Folks, I got something to confess. Listen, my videos that are 5 minutes, I ain't gonna lie, less than 5 minutes, usually take me like 5 hours plus to create. Um, I've been trying to figure out like what I have a video that I need to put out that covers like um, four professional folks that I got to speak to, four brilliant ladies that I got to speak to over the last few weeks. And I've been like, why haven't I put out this video? And I've been working on it and then getting back to it. And it hit me like yesterday that one of the reasons I haven't gotten to do, I haven't been putting in all the time or been getting distracted is because I know it usually takes me 5 plus hours to do like a 5 minute video. I'm not sure if this happens to you, but I had to confess that today. I was like, I'm a technical guy. I'm a solutions architect. How is it taking 5 plus hours to put out a video? Right? I mean, like I wrote some stuff down. So sometimes it's lighting, sometimes it's I'm looking at face and posture. I'm not even one of those guys who were self-conscious until I started putting out these videos on LinkedIn. Now I feel like if I'm a 16-year-old on Snapchat. You're wondering about your voice, then you're wondering about chroma key. Like sometimes it works. Sometimes it took me last time. It took me like 45 minutes to get the actual thing to get my background correct. It was crazy. It was crazy. And then here's what ends up happening, right? I look at some of the videos that are created by others. So, for example, um, uh, Chloe Rife, she puts out these wonderful videos. You guys should go check them out. And they're very sincere, really good. And I'm like, man, she put out a great video. And then I'm looking at like um, So Fat. Uh, So Fat Chev, I hope I pronounced his name properly, but he puts out a video weekly about cybersecurity. They're awesome videos, really good. They're engaging, they're entertaining, and also filled with really good information. And you know what? I looked at So Fat's video, and halfway through it, I realized I wasn't listening. You know why I wasn't listening? Because I was focused on how long did it take this guy to make this video? I mean, he has all these different graphics and sometimes he disappears, all these different angles. And I'm like, man, not only is his content great, not only does he put out awesome information on cybersecurity, his video is like perfect. And I'm struggling with doing a video that's less than 5 minutes, that's taking me like five, six. I don't even want to admit how long it took me to put out the video. Anyway, by the way, I'm not editing this video. This is a confession, and I almost feel lighter actually having to admit this, right? Because I don't know why, I just feel lighter. I feel like if this is a release of some sort, like I'm being freed. I know this video might look kind of weird, and somebody might be like, why am I even posting this video on LinkedIn? This might be something that you might want to put on Facebook. You might be something that you might want to put on somewhere else. Forgive me. However, I felt like if I needed to confess. All right. Other things so here's the deal. I'm actually looking at my pad now and I'm reading some of the things that I wrote down that I wanted to share. Before I would have a paper and it took me like, I remember one time it took me an hour and a half to be reading, because you don't want to actually look like if you're reading, but most of us are reading. And so you're rehearsing, you're going through it, you're going back and forth. And I'm like, this is crazy. I remember trying to say one statement, and the line took me like three different times because usually I go at the end of it. I usually go meaningful conversations for stronger connections. Simple, right? It took me like 10 takes to do that last time. 10 takes. Meaningful conversations for stronger connections. Why? I don't know. But I felt like today I had to confess to my LinkedIn world. I might have to take this down after a week. I know this might not be a video that might be flattering to my profile. I don't know. I don't even care anymore. 5 minutes video or less takes me 5 plus hours. Sometimes I'm here wondering, am I a solutions architect? Am I technical? Or am I now dealing with video production, video editing. It's almost like I need to, you know what? That's it. I need to salute those people who are in video production and video editing. Those people who put out movies, who put out things on a weekly basis or on bi-weekly basis or whatever. My hat's off to you that you're consistent with it. You do it all the time. And I know that you're putting in work. Again, I salute you. I want to highlight another person, Belinda Armide. Like, she puts out these wonderful videos on LinkedIn marketing. It's around sales as well, and how to use LinkedIn to really connect with folks and also build client relationships. Sometimes Belinda will sit down and she'll be like, "Hi, I just want to share a little note with you." And she talks so natural, so smooth. It feels effortless. Just looks effortless, right? When I'm finished watching one of her videos, not only have I gotten great content on how I should handle LinkedIn, I feel like if I just came out of a spa. It's just like, just relax and just cool. I mean, Belinda just does it awesome. And then there's Kurt Corn. He puts out his videos. He looks like if, with all these different graphics, sometimes it looks like if it's part of Star Trek. I call him the CXO advisor, right? Really great guy. Another one that puts out awesome, great engaging, high content videos. Now, I don't know how long it takes you, but to me, I just had to confess today. Like, these videos sometimes can take forever, it seems. And it almost seems like when you're doing a video, something crazy happens. So I was doing a video at 1 o'clock in the morning. Why? Because I wanted to make sure my folks were in bed, nobody would disturb me, and I had done some studying. It's finished. I know this is 7 minutes. If you got to go, I understand. I just got to get this out. So I was here doing the video, and all of a sudden, I'm in Orlando, Florida. All of a sudden, just out of nowhere, huge thunder, knocked everything, knocked the power out, and I was in the middle of a good session. You know when you get in a flow, you've gotten over some humps, you get in the flow. Huge thunder, lights out for 30 seconds, and then it came back on. And I was like, and then as I was doing the video, it almost seemed like every time I got to a particular part, there was like more thunder, even louder. It was just ridiculous. Again, this video, I know you can get off. I know this might be a rant. I know this might not be something that is not LinkedIn worthy, but I had to get it out. And so please forgive me. This is the other thing I gotta say. Please forgive me. And on the other side, I don't give a damn. And I'm not seeking to be rude. And I'm not seeking to be duplicitous. I realize I can be on both positions, right? Please forgive me. And I don't give a damn, because at some point, I realize I gotta let go of whatever persona that I'm trying to hold on to. That might be one of the reasons why it's stopping me from doing the videos, speaking naturally, just feeling comfortable, just getting the video out. Anyway, I'm not sure if any of you guys have had some of these situations, but again, I salute you. I take my hat off to you. I'm not editing this video. I'm looking to see if there's anything else. Chroma key, look up to down. Should I have it this way? Should I have it from this angle? Which angles look more powerful and all that sort of stuff? It is just ridiculous. And so one last thing I wanted to say. I was listening to, I can't remember her name, but she was on YouTube and she was talking about courage. And I realized that one of the reasons that I might have been apprehensive, or things might have been taking a while, is because she was saying that courage, that as you seek to be more courageous, right? And she was saying that courage is used to build deeper connections. And as you seek to be more courageous, and in building connections, you need vulnerability. And I wrote it down here. She said, but the path to connection is through vulnerability. And she mentioned you have to allow yourself to be seen. That's one, seeking to do that. Two, that you have to love with your whole heart with no guarantee. So after a while, after you put out a video, you're looking at your video. Well, how many views did it get? How many people did people comment on it? Doing it regardless of what the response is, that you're speaking from your heart. Today, that's what I'm just trying to do. I know this is 10 minutes. I know this is ridiculously long. Forgive me. And at the same time, I don't give a damn. I'm in both positions genuinely because I just got to get this out. I know I don't even usually curse. My mother-in-law, she's probably going to put anointing oil on my door or something like that. Anyway, it says practice gratitude and joy. That's the next one. And then the last one says believe that I'm enough. And sometimes I think that as we're doing these videos, we have to realize, or as we're getting our content out, one of the reasons that I recognize that I might be taking longer than necessary is because I might be believing that I'm not enough. And therefore I have to do this and I have to do that. Instead of focusing on the content and genuinely providing that. And then there was another thing that she said that I wanted to share. Right. She said that many times people avoid vulnerability and then they do something else. And these things that they do, they either numb themselves, which could also numb other good things like creativity, adventure, joy, so on. She says you make things, you numb yourself and you want to make everything perfect, right? That's exactly what you try to do with your videos or with your content. You're trying to make everything perfect. Again, I'm not editing this video. Like, if I don't say the words correctly, if my lisp is somewhat strong in this, if my voice seems a little bit more angst or higher pitched than it used, I don't care. I'm just going to speak and share the information. And then she said, the last one, which was powerful, she said, in avoiding vulnerability, we pretend. Like what? So we basically pretend. We take on a persona. How does she actually describe it? I am not editing this video. If you gotta go, I understand. Let go of who they thought you should be in order to be who you are. Right. And sometimes there's that in trying to avoid vulnerability, you're trying to basically step up or live up to some perception that you think is best to have, some perception of you, instead of just being or focusing on who you are and letting that flow. Anyway, this has been 13 minutes. I'm not editing this video. If you don't want to watch this video entirely, I completely understand. You have a lot more things to do. But I had to confess, I've been putting out videos less than 5 minutes, sometimes less than 3 minutes, I gotta admit, and they've been taking me 5+ hours to do. That is crazy to me. Anyway, if you have some of these same things, leave it in the comment. Let me know. And again, forgive me. I know this was long. I know this might not be a LinkedIn type of video. And at the same time, I can care less because now I feel free. Now I feel like if I have released and I can actually put out the work with freedom, with flow, with genuineness, with authenticity. I know that's what a lot of people talk about, finding your voice. Maybe today I've found my voice and I just wanted to share this. Have a wonderful, great day. It's hump day. Blessings.